This is the Excalibur 1830 model. This one has the remote control, remote start. The only difference between the 1510 Excalibur and the 1830, they're both identical alarms. The remote controls look the same. If you read the specs to the left-hand side, you're going to notice that this one has the remote start. You can remote start the car from the remote control by pressing button number 3 twice. That will remote start the vehicle. Let me show you how the alarm works. By the way, the batteries are AAA. They're very easy to find. You can get them in any 7-Eleven or whatnot. That you just slide this little tab open, and the battery sits in here. They put this metal, real thick metal ring that no longer you lose the remote control like back in the days. You used to accidentally break the tab here and lose the remote control. So they put a steel ring. Made it a lot better this time. The ring doesn't come undone. It has 2 screws here, so this thing doesn't shatter when it hits the floor or anything. Basically, you're going to arm the system by hitting the lock on the remote control. It's going to tell you arm on the remote control. I'm going to go ahead and fire off the alarm. I'm going to go ahead and bang on the window lightly. That's going to fire the system. You're gonna see the little hammer on top of the windshield. That means that the alarm was set by impact. I'm gonna arm the system again. Okay. If somebody opens the door, it's gonna trip the alarm. You're going to see the little door flashing in the little display. That means that the alarm was triggered by a door entry. Somebody must have slim jimmed your door, busted out the key lock, and opened the door. By the way, if the alarm ever fires off, or the minute you arm it, it has a starter kill, so they can't start the vehicle. It's going to flash in the lights on the vehicle when you arm and disarm it. That way, if in a dark parking lot, when the alarm fires off, if it ever fires off, you can identify if it's your vehicle or not. If your lights are not flashing, it's not your vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and remote start the car. I'm going to press this button twice. Okay. You're going to notice the car is going to crank right up. Okay, the car started. And on the corner of the little picture of the vehicle, you're going to see a little, the little picture of the exhaust. If you guys can see it there, yep, you can see it right on the picture. Okay. Car is running by remote control. So basically what you do is unlock the door, unlock the vehicle by remote control. The car is running. All you got to do is just put the key in ignition. If you push the foot on the brake, the car shuts off. But by just turning the key all the way in ignition, now you can push the foot on the brake, put the car in drive, and drive away. The reason why the remote start shuts off in case somebody opens the door and try to push the foot on the brake to put the car in drive, either way the steering is going to be locked, so they won't be able to go anywhere. But for safety reasons, the remote start shuts off. So basically what you have to do is open the door, turn the key all the way in ignition. You don't have to start the car, but just turn it in the on position. And once you push the foot on the brake, my system shuts off and the car stays on already because the key is already in the ignition. On top of here is the antenna. This what sends you the signal up to a mile. And it also has a little round little button here. That's the valet. In the event that the remote control breaks or you lose it or anything happens to it, you're going to open the door with the key. The alarm's going to fire off. Just turn the key all the way in the ignition and just give this little button a tap, and that would disable the alarm and allow you to start the vehicle. That's the valet override button. If somebody breaks into the vehicle and they press that little button up there, it's not going to work. You have to have the key in ignition, and once you turn the key, you have about 3 seconds to press it, and that will disable the alarm. This one is the Excalibur 1830 model. You can read all the rest of the specs on the left-hand side. It comes with a 9-volt battery backup, and it has lifetime warranty. Thank you for your time.